A's Extra.
Welcome back on the Anglers Extra pregame show, getting ready for Game 34 of the Cape League season, where Chatham hosts Bourne at Veterans Field. And it's time once again for the Manager's Show with the Chatham manager, Dennis Cook. I'm Jake Klein. Dennis, you eke out a 5-4 road win over Hyannis last night. When it came down to the wire there in the ninth inning, what were the emotions like in the dugout?
We needed to win, and it was big for us to keep us in the playoff race. So, it was a big win for us, and hopefully we can build on that tonight.
You said before the game you wanted at least 4 innings out of Caden Smith, your starter. You got 6, and he allowed 2 runs. What did you see in his start?
Threw strikes. Had a little bit of problems commanding his fastball, but he was able to throw his slider over for strikes and competed hard and kept us in the game.
What does that say about a pitcher when they can go to another pitch for strikes when maybe they lose command of another?
Well, it helps him as a pitcher, but he's going to have to get better command in his fastball to be successful.
How does he do that?
Throwing it.
There it is. You also had a save situation in the ninth inning. You had Will Girardi up over 50 pitches. You chose to go to Caleb Freeman for the 1-out save. Why was he the choice out of your bullpen?
The left-hander up, McKay, the second baseman, is their leading hitter. I'm pretty sure he's their leading hitter. He's hit us good anyways, and they've been through the lineup a couple times off Will and seen him, so we thought we would walk him. And the next kid's not a very good breaking ball hitter. The big catcher is not a very good breaking ball hitter, so we wanted to bring in Freeman and let him attack him with sliders.
Chatting with Dennis Cook on the Manager's Show. The A's beat Hyannis yesterday. Tonight they take on the Bourne Braves at Veterans Field. Dennis, you turn once again to Gavin Jones on the mound. What have you seen from him?
Gavin's been doing good. We're hopefully he'll go out tonight and build off of his last start and get us deep in the game, 4 or 5 innings, maybe 6, and then pass it off to somebody else.
You have Jackson Freeman back in the lineup tonight after a night off. Why did you want him out of the lineup yesterday?
I had a little bit of a sore hip, so we just gave him another night off and see if it felt better. And he told me that it felt better and he wanted to play, so I put him in the lineup.
How do you go about determining when a player requires a day off?
They come tell me. Or if I look at them and they look like they're playing tired, I'll let them sit down the next day.
You've added 3 new pitchers for today's game. What do you expect from these 3?
Just throw strikes and compete hard, and we'll live with the results.
Do you see anything differently from these players who come in toward the end of the season, sometimes from smaller schools?
No, not really. Nothing really different. I've never seen any of these 3 kids, the pitchers today, throw. So, it'll be new to me just like it is to everybody else. But as far as the players coming in, no, the guys from the smaller schools, I would say, if anything, they're really excited to be here and have an opportunity to shine.
I know you mentioned last night's win was big for the race for the Cape League playoffs. You've told us a couple of times that you don't look a whole lot at the standings, but at this juncture in this season, do coaches talk about how important each game is?
I don't think so. We had lost 3 in a row, and I knew we needed to win a game. So that was a good win for us, and hopefully they'll turn the momentum around. I feel good about the way the offense is swinging the bats. So hopefully we'll continue to do that and catch the baseball and throw strikes, and I think we will be okay.
How important is qualifying for the Cape League playoffs to you?
Of course, I want to qualify for the playoffs just for our fan base. But if I had to choose between qualifying for the playoffs or our kids getting a lot better and we get to send them home healthy, I would choose the latter.
How have you felt as a whole the player development has been in Chatham this summer?
I think we got quite a few of them that have gotten a lot better.
Anyone come to mind?
Duke Stone, I think Caden Smith, I think Daniel Jackson, I think Isaiah Lane, just to name a few.
Isaiah Lane has been one of the mainstays in this lineup. What has his presence meant to this team?
He's just an elite defender, and he started to change a few of his batting practice habits, and he's gotten a lot better at the plate. And, I think he's going to have a monster year at San Diego this year.
You've talked a lot about adjustments that you see in batting practice and that hitters have made in batting practice. What does that time before a game allow players to do?
Well, just to focus on controlling the barrel. And, in Isaiah's case, he was trying to do the right thing by staying to the opposite field and staying inside the baseball, but he was doing it to the extreme, so he was creating a bad bat path, in my opinion. So we just got him hitting it more to the gap instead of down the line, and I think that's helped him a little bit. I don't know if he'll say that, but I think it's helped him some.
There's Dennis Cook on the Manager's Show. Chatham and Bourne coming up in just a couple of moments. Dennis, thank you for the time.
Thank you.